How can it be? We are one of the most affluent communities in the nation, but 18% of the children who living in Sarasota County live in poverty. 900 are homeless. As ABC 7's Kate Flexter reports, a local organization is keeping track of these numbers in hopes we'll take notice and do something about it.
There's pockets of poverty in this whole county, but when you are surrounded by affluence and Siesta Key and Casey Key and gated communities that are brand new, you disappear into the census.
For more than 40 years, Sandra Terry has worked with Sarasota County's young people, primarily at the Laurel Civic Association, and has watched generations of children become adults.
Some of those kids who fell through the cracks 20 years ago have kids now who are falling through the crack.
One too many here. How many did you?
They provide help with homework and a fresh meal, coping with issues far beyond poverty.
It's not all economic. You know, there's other needs, and we try to take care of some of those.
In Sarasota County, 18% of children live in poverty, 900 are homeless, and 30 are removed from their homes each month. They're all statistics that overwhelm programs put in place to help.
Everyone had a desire to make sure that no child slipped through the cracks here in Sarasota, that every child could get from birth to a career. John
McCarthy is the executive director for the group Scope. He helps gather and analyze data for pertinent local issues. This year, along with the Positive Youth Development Council, they're turning their attention to young people.
It's like a dashboard, and it gives you the data that you need, the critical data that you need to be able to keep your finger on the pulse of what's going on in the community.
It's that data, he says, that creates accountability and encourages positive change.
It allows the community to hold itself accountable, that we make sure that we take care of those youth, that we make sure that the programs are in place where they're needed, when they're needed, in the way that they're needed, and that we don't have gaps in the system.
Bill Sadlow of the Boys and Girls Club says that accountability is key.
There's a lot of kids that aren't being served.
Sadlow sees many young people who simply don't have the basic necessities, making it hard, some might say impossible, to excel academically.
You're taking a hungry kid, asking them to read on level by the 3rd grade, and 30% of our youth in Sarasota County don't read on grade level by the 3rd grade. And that's an indicator for a lot of other things that aren't going to go well for them if they're not reading on level by the 3rd grade.
It's all about identifying the problem, says Sadlow, and creating opportunity for young people who might not otherwise be given that chance.
Once we really understand the true needs of the youth in our community, then we can address them and make sure no child is missed.
For Terry, the research is 40 years overdue, and she hopes by shining a light on the problem, she may finally see solutions.
If you're on 41 and you never turn off 41, you don't see anything. You see your house and wherever you're going. And it's not that they don't care, it's that they don't know. And I think this will let people know what the problem is, where the problem is, and how we need to fix it.
Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.